ETS Jets. What is going on, Jet fans, Jets? Welcome back to another episode of the Jets Ward. And I got a fun one for you guys tonight. It is Monday night, and it is NFL Monday Night Mock Draft. And I'm excited to do this. I haven't done one with you guys in a while, so I'm excited to jump back into it and see what we end up with. And give you guys an idea. As you guys know, I am team trade back for my Jets. If we can trade back and acquire more picks, especially another second-round pick, that is what I am going to try to do. But as you guys know, I always love using a lot of different mock draft simulators. But the one that I am going to use today is going to be one that I've used for a while now, and that is going to be the Pro Football and Sports Network mock draft. We're going to do a 7-round Jets mock draft, accept some trades every now and again if I think they're good for us. And honestly, see where this takes us. So, I'm going to bring it up here and let you guys see it bigger for this. So, we're going to get started. Have the Jets picked, 7-round mock draft. We're going to enter the solo draft and see where we go. Obvious Cam Ward goes. Ashton Jeanty to the Browns. There is a weird one. Okay. So, pick with the Dolphins. Trade pick 7 to the Dolphins for pick 13 and 48. That's not a bad trade. Pittsburgh, 21-83, and Pittsburgh first-round pick. Okay. I love the idea of getting a first-round pick, and I would not mind trading back with the Steelers to get that, because acquiring pick 87 too, acquiring more picks, I'm up for that one. I will accept that one. So we're trading back. They took Shedeur Sanders, which I thought they would do. Continuing on. Shamar Stewart, Kelvin Banks, Tyler Warren, Mike Green, Colston Loveland, Jahdae Barron, Tetairoa McMillan, Jihad Campbell, Derek Harmon. And that leads us to the next one. Cardinals. I'm going to reject. I want to pick where I am and see what's on the board. Honestly, guys, if you've been paying attention to my content lately, I made a video about this guy. I think he is the best tackle in the draft. Josh Simmons. If he's healthy, he is the best tackle in the draft. So I am going to lock in Josh Simmons as our right tackle of the future, shoring up this offensive line. Offensive line and tight end. Those are our two biggest needs at this point. Defensive line as well, in my opinion. If you can build up that offensive line and give Justin Fields a great offensive line to work behind, oh, man, the sky's the limit for that kid. Receiver's another big need for us as well. Ooh. Could this work out? Oh, this is amazing. I'm going to check the trades. No, I can't take any trades here because there is a player sitting there that a lot of Jets fans are really enticed about. Walter Nolan, too, is a big one from Ole Miss. He is a monster, and I've seen a lot of people loving him. I'm shocked he didn't go in the first round. Tyleik Williams fits the Jets defense so good, and imagine plugging him right next to Q. I can't pass it up. I'm going Ohio State again. Buckeye Nation, stand up for the Jets right now because we are going with you. Next pick coming in at 73. So right now our picks are Josh Simmons and Tyleik Williams from Ohio State. Two solid picks. I am really, really happy with how we're beefing up the both offensive line and defensive line. Still got some big needs coming up, but I'm confident that we are going to be able to fix those. And there's a player on the board that I'm really excited for if he stays. Trade 73. No, I'm not going to trade. I want to stick and pick because there's a player here that I think could be perfect for our Jets. Our next pick is going to be pick 83. Oh, man. Safety's a big one. Oh, man. This is tough. Jaden Higgins is there. Could be a perfect complement to Garrett Wilson. Andrew Makuba is solid, too. Oh, man. This is tough, guys. But I think I'm going to go with the offensive guy, Jaden Higgins. Safety, it's deep in this draft. So I'm really happy. I'm going to take him there. We have a nice – thought he was going to be there again. God damn. That would have been nice. All right, so looking at what we got here. Alfred Collins, solid player at defensive tackle. Shamar Turner, solid player as well. The Jets just brought him in for we're talking with him. Cameron Williams, Josiah Stewart, Gunnar Helms, Elijah Arroyo. I think this guy is really underrated at tight end. Gunnar Helm was awesome at the combine, and he had a really injured ankle. So I'm going to go Gunnar Helm here. I really like Gunnar Helm, and I think he could be a solid starter in this league. Solid blocker, solid receiver, better as a blocker, but I think can work on the receiving. But I think he could be solid. So right now, our picks are Josh Simmons, Tyleik Williams, Jaden Higgins, Gunnar Helm. Solid so far, in my opinion. I think this is going to be great so far for our Jets if it works out this way. Still looking on. Ooh, now I get to pick 110. Tyler Shuck is still there. That is shocking. I thought he would have gone a lot higher. Anthony Belton, Billy Bowman, Jonas Sanker, Holland Pierce, Bashul Tootin, Savion Williams. Got Jaden Higgins already. Safety's a big need. Do I go Jonas Sanker? Let me see. I'm going to look at the safety market real quick. My next pick is 145. I'm going to hold off and hope that the player that I think is going to be there. Okay. All right. I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to all. And this is going to get a lot of people angry, but I'm going to take Tyler Shuck from Louisville. I think he could be solid as a backup maybe in the future. I know he's an older prospect, but he showed a lot over in Louisville. So I think he could be really, really good. Continuing on, I'm really hoping that a player that I want falls. Jalen Reed just went. 145 is the next pick. Don't know if he's going to make it there. Ollie Gordon, Jacob Parrish, Jackson Slater, Dante Thornton, Garrett Dellinger, Charles Grant. We also just met with him. Damn it, RJ Mickens was the guy that I really wanted. Jamari Caldwell just went. All right. What do we do here? Well, luckily, guys, there's a player I still love, Malachi Moore from Alabama. I love Malachi Moore. I think he could be a solid safety in this league. I'm going to take him to shore up the safety room. So far, so good in this draft. I'm loving the results right now. 162 is our next pick. Quinn Ewers is still there. I'm shocked he's there. All right, let's see what we got here. I know edge could be a big need. Let's go see who's on the board still for edge. Do I reach on Jared Ivey? I love Jared Ivey and think he could be so good in this league. Ooh. Let's see other positions first. Jack Kaiser of Notre Dame. I love Jack Kaiser. I've brought him up in videos before. Jeffrey Bassa, Kobe King. How many picks do we have? We have 1, 2, 3 more picks. Okay. Let me see. Go back to defense. Kaiser. I do like Jack Kaiser. He's a leader, but there are so many good linebackers left. All right. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to edge. I'm taking Jared Ivey. Jared Ivey, we need to shore up that edge rushing position. And I think Jared Ivey can be a solid contributor to that. I'm a big fan of all the defensive players on Ole Miss. Their defense was stacked this year. And the more that we can bring on here, the better, in my opinion. So continuing on. Continuing. Nick Nash finally goes. I like Nick Nash. I think he's going to be a late round steal. Riley Leonard, I saw him going to the Steelers. Now, going back to linebacker. Higgins, could I go with another Higgins? Possibly. Jeffrey Bassa and Kobe King. I love Jeffrey Bassa. I think he could be a solid. He's smaller for the linebacker position. Could be a nice one to learn behind Quincy Williams, because I don't know if we re-sign Quincy Williams next year. So I'm going to take the bullet and take Jeffrey Bassa here. I think Jeffrey Bassa could be a solid player. And continue. And there's another, I might double dip at linebacker because there's another player there that I can think could be a nice strong side, but he's gone. Kobe King was the guy I was thinking about. And if you know me, in my last video, the 7th round or 6th round steals or people to watch for, Kobe King was the guy to watch for. Now, I'm going to go back. Kyle McCord falling all the way here is shocking. Tyler Cooper is a great player we can go for. Carson Vincent. Let's see. Mello Dotson. I like Mello Dotson. Let me go check cornerback. I want to see if a player that I really like is still there. Cypress. Yeah, Upton. Stop. Not here anymore. Yeah, I didn't think he was going to be here. Okay. Take a look at defensive tackles. Safety again. Hunter Warler, Max and Hook. Shiloh Sanders, I think, could be a late-round steal. Honestly, he's riddled with injuries, but the guy was everywhere on that defense, and I think he could be really, really good. Let me see. Double dip at the receiver position, maybe? Let's see who's there. Ja'Cory Brooks. Kyron Lacy. Kyron Lacy's an interesting one. He's had off-the-field issues, but he could have been, like, if he kept his head on straight, could be a solid receiver, in my opinion. Man, Antoine Wells Jr. could be a solid slot receiving option. I like Antoine Wells Jr. Jimmy Horn showed out as well at the Combine. Ja'Cory Brooks already came and talked with the Jets. You know what? I took the quarterback before. I'm taking Ja'Cory Brooks because bringing in more receiver help, he's a good contested catch guy. I think he'd come in and be a great depth piece for receiving. And at this point, looking at the picks that we have, Josh Simmons, Tyleik Williams, Jaden Higgins, Gunnar Helm, Tyler Shuck, Malachi Moore, Jared Ivey, Jeffrey Bassa, Ja'Cory Brooks, and ended up with Pittsburgh's first-round pick. I'm not going to lie, guys. If that's how it turned out in this draft, in the draft coming up, man, I think I'd be very, very happy. I would say this would be a home run for the New York Jets in this new regime. I really do. And guys, you guys know already, I really like Josh Simmons. I think he's going to be the best tackle in this draft class. And Tyleik Williams, could be the best defensive tackle too. The guy's a monster, and it's really, really good. Man, let me know what you guys think. I really think that we cooked in this one. I think we did a really good job. Ended up with Josh Simmons, our right tackle of the future. Tyleik Williams, defensive tackle for the future that you could put right next to Quinnen Williams and make a terrifying defensive line. Jaden Higgins, a big-bodied receiver that can get open and help complement Garrett Wilson. Gunnar Helm, solid tight end. Tyler Shuck, backup QB of the future. Malachi Moore, solid safety. Jared Ivey can be a role player, can be a pass rush specialist like a Bryce Huff. Jeffrey Bassa, very underrated linebacker, small for his size, but can be a weak side linebacker and actually be really good coming off the edge and in the blitz. Ja'Cory Brooks, another big-bodied receiver, could be a replacement for Allen Lazard if we don't keep him. And ending up with Pittsburgh's first-round pick. Nobody knows how Pittsburgh's going to do next year, guys, honestly. At this point, they don't have a quarterback. They have Mason Rudolph. Mason Rudolph can win you some games, but he's not going to win you a lot. So unless Aaron Rodgers goes there, or unless they hit on a quarterback in the first round, maybe they go Jackson Dart or Jalen Milroe or another shocking quarterback, Quinn Ewers. I don't know what the Steelers' plan is, but if we end up with their first-round pick and they don't have a great season last year or next year, it could be solid for the Jets. But, guys, let me know what you think. Do you think that I did really well in this draft? Do you think there were players that you would have rather went with that were still on the board? Do you think the trade was too easy on that trade? Do you think that I should have asked for more? Let me know what you guys think. And again, thank you so much for joining me in the Jets War. Have a wonderful rest of your night and happy mock drafts. Have a great night, guys.